Okay, this is a quick video on an Ed Brown custom 1911 Special Forces. This is a full-size 1911. I'm going to go ahead and safety check this gun. As you can see, there's no clip in there. And it's safe. Look at that action. What a beautiful gun. And you've got yourself a Wilson Combat CQB. Close quarters battle. This gun here, empty clip, no bullets in there, beautiful action. Okay, the reason for this video is because I wanted to buy one of these guns and it was impossible to find out how to do it, which was going to be better, which one would last longer, shoot better, truer, all that. At the end of the day, these guns are amazing. I would give it 6 one way and half dozen the other. You cannot go wrong with either purchase. Personally, I like Ed Brown's style. He makes an amazing gun. So his website is simple. He doesn't have a lot to choose from, and he doesn't have a whole lot of custom features. He just does what's right and what's true, and he makes a beautiful gun. I mean, look at it. Wilson Combat, you're going to have a lot more options, a lot more ways to customize it, and you can have a lot of fun with it. On this particular model here, you've got the blue steel, which I'm in a hotel. You can't really see. Let's see if I can tap this camera. But it's a polished blue on the top with a matte finish blue on the bottom, and it's also matte finish in the grooves here. It's really beautifully done. If you look at how tight these fittings are in the back, I mean, it is just beautiful. You've got the checkering, which, as always, very clean. Sorry about this iPhone, you guys. They're supposed to be better than this, but they're not. This has the upgraded walnut grips. They're wood. They're not the G4 specs that a lot of people are using these days. I prefer wood. It gives more give, and the screws don't come loose. So, beaver tail, beautiful. Doesn't rattle, doesn't shake. Perfect fit. You heard it earlier. There's virtually no friction. This gun has a fluted barrel. That just takes some of the weight off. For me, that's for looks. I'm not a good enough shooter for it to matter. And it's got the fluted chamber. Also, it's got what they call the crown bezel there. It's flush, as you can see. Almost goes in. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Gold bead sight, gold bead. A lot of older gentlemen talk highly of it. It's ahead of my time, I guess, or behind my time. But I'm very excited to use it. I think it looks gorgeous, and I cannot wait to shoot it. The trigger is 3 pounds. So is the Ed Brown. I mean, both these guns are amazing. So showing this one first, that doesn't make it better. It's going to be a little bit longer of a wait for this gun. You're probably going to pay a little bit more money for it. It has the flush lock, which is also a custom accessory. It's mainly for left-handed shooters so that you don't pop it on recoil. But it also proves to be a very aesthetic value to the gun. And it's got the tactical sight that I can cock on the boot heel in case I'm in a big hurry or I've broken my left hand or something. And once again, that trigger pull is very crisp. Absolutely beautiful. The lock also, so if you like to stay cocked and locked, it's got a nice feel. There's no way you're going to bump into that during the day and accidentally unlock it. You're going to know when it's engaged. You're going to know when it's not engaged. Very beautiful. So this gun, no complaints. Absolutely none. It's a little bit lighter than the Ed Brown, and it's narrower here. It's not as beefy. Neither of these guns have been shot, so I cannot give you that. In fact, these guns aren't both mine. So the other one belongs to my brother, and we're going to go to the range, and we'll post a video from us at the range shooting these guns and comparing them side by side. Right now we're just going off sex appeal. This gun right here, fix my camera, is absolutely beautiful. I love this gun. It's a little bit thicker. It feels like more of a gun. It's the traditional 1911, just like the Wilson Combat. And it has a lot of great features as well. So the night sights are a lot of fun on this. Let's square you up. You're going to be able to see those anywhere. I actually prefer these to the gold bead, but the Wilson didn't have it. So this is also flush on the front, so the grooves were taken out. That's going to make it easier to go in and out of your holster. It's smoother. It has a better look, more classic look to it. I really like that. Everything on here is so smooth. They take so much care and time into these guns. It's just absolutely amazing. So this gun, full-size barrel. It's not fluted and it's not crowned. It's just a beast. Same there, it's just your traditional 45 caliber Ed Brown. Trigger. You know, that's an amazing trigger. Some people say it's spongier than a Wilson. I'm not good enough to notice the difference. Also, I'm not shooting live rounds, so I do like the serrations in this gun more. I like these chain link serrations. This came with a G4 grip. It's a lot harder on the hands. A couple hundred rounds out of this, and I'd probably need some leather gloves. So that's definitely something that might want to be changed. But the black and polished steel is absolutely beautiful. So this isn't a shiny steel gun. This is got a bead polish, and it is matte and it doesn't reflect light. It's just as non-reflective as this blue one. I mean, when you're holding these in the light and you're actually aiming and playing with them, you can't tell the difference. Beaver tail, very nice. It just fits perfect. Some people say that they like Wilsons more. I don't notice a difference. You know, one of them has serrations, one of them doesn't. I really don't notice anything other than that. Both of these guns are solid. You don't hear anything wiggling. So, I mean, just beautiful guns. This is going to be your Ed Brown. It's not fluted. It's just your standard beast of a 1911. This isn't flush. I don't even know if he does that. Like I said, Ed Brown has a little bit less customized options. However, he makes an amazing gun. Pretty smooth. I love this thing. Shoots the clip out real nice. I can put it in and shoot it out for you, but it's got bullets in it, so we're not going to do that. Literally, like I said, these guns are going to have to be half dozen one way, six the other. You cannot choose a better gun than these two. I'm sure Nighthawks are a lot of fun. I'm sure Gun Crafters is great. Never liked Les Bear style. Those are all great options for everybody out there. But like I said, when I was shopping, I couldn't for the life of me find a great comparison between a Wilson Combat and an Ed Brown, so figured I'd add it myself. I am going to take these to the range and shoot them, and I'll make another video then for you guys, like I said earlier. But this is just about the gun itself, the aesthetics of it, and how it's put together. They are both handcrafted, gorgeous guns. I mean, the edges here, if you look at another 1911, these are rounded off real smooth, and it's just the care that they take. The trigger's got a perfect rounded nose, sharp edges. Everything is beautiful on this gun. You're gonna find the exact same quality on this one, completely smooth, almost smoother. This gun is like silk. I absolutely love Ed Brown. I'm probably gonna have to order one, maybe for my carry. They might have I like their professional carry, so I might go that route. But it's got the same hollow hammer, it's got the same trigger. They're both about 3.5 pound trigger pulls. They feel identical to me, spongy, crisp. They both feel pretty crisp. They're both hair triggers. They're both amazing. That's it. You know, if I knew more details, I'd give them to you, but at the end of the day, I don't. I know that this gun here, with the bluing, they also had all the components blued, so it's got blued screws and blued inputs, and all this stuff is blued. So everything that you see on this gun has a blue finish to it. Ed Brown, I don't even know if he blues his guns. You know, I'm gonna have to do more research on that. He does offer different colors. My favorite gun of his is this Special Forces right here. This is the one. And I've seen some great videos of this cool old man shooting the hell out of this thing, and he just makes it look like it is a blast, literally. I cannot wait to shoot this gun. It'll be a little while, but that video is coming. This gun here, I mean, it's a Wilson Combat CQB. You can find a lot of good stuff about this. It's got some things you can't really see. If you look in there, in this hole here, you'll see those springs are the flat springs. These are heavy duty flat springs. You'll get a good 10,000 rounds out of that. So I know that this does have the normal springs in it. You can't see them, but it has them. You're gonna get 3,000 rounds out of that before you should change them. It's not bad. I wouldn't say that it makes this one better than this one. At the end of the day, the flat spring upgrade kit from Wilson is like 90 bucks or less. So when these springs run out, obviously the flat springs are going in it, and then they're equals again. So it's not something that you can you have to worry about as far as ordering an Ed Brown if that was a selling point, because you can add them later. That's it. I hope that was informative enough. I'll post this video. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And I cannot wait for chapter 2 at the gun range. Until then, enjoy the videos.